Yes, Munich. Yes, Munich. Make some noise. Yeah, tonight, Progression Sessions. Tonight, LTJ Booker and MC Conrad in the house. So you know what we're doing? We're going live. Live down on tape. So you know what you gotta do? Make some noise side to side, front to back, in the middle, all the way. Make some noise, Munich! Gotta check the tape. LTJ Book about to come in alongside me, the MC Conrad. This is how we bring this Progression Sessions. Listen up. Hey, we're on a sober show to see you wasn't told about it. See you did not know about it. No way I ever met you all surrounded. Those that wasn't here, tell them how it sounded. Speakers booming, pounding, beats roll, rolling, bass roll rounding. Underground sound, hey, we found it. Gotta wake your mind. R&B's direct express to the Munich ladies too. Ladies scream, let me hear you. Yo, you know it's all about you. We like what you do. Sexy ladies, step up, step two, get on it. What's the central motion code? Anywhere you want to go. It's all about you. I wanted to tell you, but I don't know how to. Wake up and motion, ladies crew. It's all about you. What would the party be without you? Bring your sex and motion to do what you came to do. Almost hold on to your ladies tight. You know how we do. Get down, moving the groove is cool. It's all about you. I wanna tell you, but I don't know how to. You don't like what you do. It's all about you. Are you out there, ladies? Crew, scream, let me hear you. We love what you do. It's all about you. Next year, loud and clear, bring it through. I wanted to tell you, but I don't know how. Ladies, crew, it's to you. Call me to react, and now I'm supposed to act when you're around, girl, if you want to. If you want to, we can choose to do when we do what we do. Find ourselves a feeling to get close to. Feels like you're not really sure if I'm supposed to. Feel you. Should I please you? Never should I touch you? I don't know if I really know you. Where's the noise? Munich crew. Now that I found you, don't know what we're gonna do. Should I let go or should I hold you? Show you. I don't know if I really know you. Watch what we're gonna do. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it back. Munich crew need to feel you. You know how we do. Take it back. Is there anybody out there who's got a good vibe going on? Good vibe to share. Say, oh yeah! LTJ Book's taking you there. Reaching out to the Sex and Motion crew. Movers and groovers crew. You know how it do. Ladies too. Bring it about you. What would the party be without you? Let's break it down for you. All the golden girls inside the place. Lovers of drum and bass. Get down, second. Something about you. I wanted to tell you, but I don't know how to. I don't know how to. Call me to react, and how am I supposed to? Act when you're around, girl, if you want to. We can choose to when we do what we do. about you. Now that I found you, tell me, should I let go or should I hold you? Show you, I don't know if I really know you. Like what you do. Technically, it's all about you. Bring your emotions through. Something about you. I wanted to tell you, but I don't know how to. Called me to react, and how am I supposed to? And when you're around, girl, if you want to, you know we can choose to. When we do what we do, we can find ourselves a feeling to get close to. You got me insecure, not really sure if I'm supposed to feel you, please you. Tell me to not touch you. I don't know if I really know you. Staring at it, something about you. Baby, now I found you. Tell me, should I let go or should I hold you? What am I supposed to do? Should I hold you? Can it show you? And I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to. Baby, I don't know if I really know you. You didn't let me hear you. Something about you. Speak about you. Baby, now I found you. Tell me, should I let go or should I hold you? Show you. I don't know if I really know you. That's right, anytime you want, bring your expression too. It's all about you. Should I feel you? I feel you. LTJ Booking, building on the vibe, doing it to me, doing it to you. Check it. We bonus just begun. On the move, on the run.
We've all heard the stories. Every one of them goes something like this. Someone hikes to a place where no one ever goes, and then finds something truly extraordinary. Sometimes it's a puzzling artifact, one that points to an ancient culture that shouldn't be here. Or an immense ancient skeleton of what looks like a giant, 7 feet tall and above. Numerous newspapers tell the story to the masses. Hundreds of local people see these curiosities in small-town museums with their own eyes. Then the Smithsonian or other government agency is contacted to take a look. After that, these ancient items are never seen again. Many would point to a conspiracy in which unknown powers hide things from the rest of us. But why? Is it to eliminate ancient items that contradict the story that we've been told for ages? Or is the truth so intense that you and I can't handle it? Missing an item or two among millions could be easily dismissed as bad record keeping. But what about the contents of 4 separate museums in Indiana that held thousands of ancient items? This is much harder to explain and opens a rabbit hole we were never meant to go down. I've explored Indiana for most of my life. I've met a lot of good people, and some outright crazy ones too. I've heard stories that make me wonder if the truth I think I know that I learned in school is very true at all. I grew up hearing that ancient Indiana was inhabited by simple, primitive people. They did little more than survive, living in rock shelters and gathering berries. They didn't develop written language, let alone any advanced technology. They didn't have great nutrition and therefore were not very big. The tallest was likely around 5 feet tall. But listening to people that have lived in southern Indiana their entire life, 5 or 6 generations deep, I've heard stories that go back hundreds of years. Hidden in the woods are caves that hold bodies of ancient people, including their jewelry. Gigantic skeletons found in rock slab tombs along the river, with artifacts that are unlike native people that we know today. Walls made of quarried limestone that were already here when pioneers came in the late 1700s. Many strange things that should not be in Indiana, like a Viking runestone. Roman coins found along the Ohio River and near Jefferson Proving Ground, thousands of miles and an ocean away from Europe. Unusual stones with ancient languages that have perplexed experts. The body of a man found in the Ohio River, completely petrified into stone. Southern Indiana is a very strange place with a plethora of puzzling items. Many of these landed in courthouse displays or county museums. Hundreds of people saw them, and then one day, they were simply gone without a trace. But it wasn't just hearsay. You can look these things up in libraries across the state if you have time to look at microfilm and old reports from the historical societies. You have to ask yourself, who's making these odd, ancient artifacts disappear, and why? And if you go down that rabbit hole just below the surface, you find out this has been going on for a very long time. Get ready for a wild ride. From the moment Europeans landed in the Americas, they found a strange land with many unusual ancient artifacts. They were considered trophies of countless expeditions. Most remained in private collections, as there were no formal museums or government agencies. In fact, it wasn't until 1683 that the first museum appeared at Oxford University. That was nearly 200 years after Christopher Columbus. As a new country, the United States did not have a national museum. Any odd, ancient artifact that you found was yours. To many, it was a fun pastime, and there were many collectors. Even some of our founding fathers collected ancient artifacts, and Thomas Jefferson was among them. As a true Renaissance man of many interests, the prospect of finding the unknown and mysterious intrigued him to the core. He was a big-time collector of curiosities and filled his entryway with many. He collected ancient fossils, but also many ancient artifacts. And when he became president, he commissioned expeditions to hunt down these legends and bring back whatever artifacts they could find. And some of the strangest findings came from Indiana. During the Revolutionary War, Jefferson met General George Rogers Clark in Virginia. The men were fellow patriots and collaborated on military operations and planning. Clark corresponded back and forth with Jefferson for many years and had developed a trusted rapport. After the war, Clark was given a large amount of land in southern Indiana. He built a cabin overlooking the Ohio River and spent his spare time exploring the vast wilderness. What he found was very unusual. In the middle of the river was a small patch of land, Sand Island. And when he took a boat to investigate, he found thousands of human bones all over it. Skeletons were strewn about in a chaotic fashion. It was like an incredible massacre had happened long ago. And not only that, some of these human bones were gigantic. When he spoke to a Piankashaw chief about what he'd found, he was told that many ages past, local tribes banded together against the white Indians. They were fair-skinned, had blue eyes and golden hair, and were much taller than the tribes that lived along the river. Every last one of these people were killed on Sand Island. Clark traveled upstream to what's now known as Battle Creek. There he found the skeletons of many men, still clad in ancient armor. They too seemed to have been killed in some great and chaotic battle. Clark proceeded up the river to what's now called Rose Island. It was there that he found what looked like ruins of a castle. Walls were made of quarried stone and 14 to 20 feet tall. Clark sent samples of the armor to Thomas Jefferson, along with a description of these odd findings in southern Indiana. The importance of these relics and stone walls had immense historical gravity. Could these artifacts prove that an ancient culture settled in the Americas, predating the Asians that crossed a land bridge in the Bering Strait? But more importantly, could this mean that ancient Sumerian, Judeo-Christian, and Native American stories about giants roaming the earth were actually true? After suffering a series of strokes, General Clark moved to Louisville to live with his sister and brother-in-law. With him were manuscripts detailing his exploration of Indiana, including the bones at Sand Island, ancient armor found at Battle Creek, and the castle ruins at Rose Island. After his death, these manuscripts were archived at the Clark County Public Library for many years and seen by hundreds of researchers. But strangely, the sections detailing these odd findings were ripped out and stolen. And the armor sent to Thomas Jefferson, along with written details of the castle, is also gone. It was as if someone did not want the public to know. Thomas Jefferson commissioned the Court of Discovery to explore the western part of America. It was led by Meriwether Lewis and General Clark's younger brother, William Clark. Jefferson told them to look for any evidence of the white Indians that the elder Clark had mentioned, and to bring back evidence. Lewis and Clark found a native people called the Mandans. Some of them had fair skin, blue eyes, and above average height. Could these people be the descendants of giants from an unknown culture? They detailed these findings in their journals and sent artifacts back to Jefferson. Today, those sections of the journals are also missing. But are these just legends, coincidences, or a sinister plot to hide ancient history? This could all be dismissed as campfire stories from the frontier, but the finding of unusual artifacts and their strange disappearances kept on happening. As the United States expanded from the East Coast, deep forests were cleared for houses and towns, and in the process, uncovered many unusual things that had never been seen before. Abandoned ancient cities were found on the frontier, and their exotic contents were unearthed. The question was, where should all of these curiosities be stored? And thus begins a very strange story. Before there was a Smithsonian, there was the Columbian Institute, established in 1816. Headquartered in Washington, its stated goal: promoting useful knowledge. On its board were 3 former United States presidents: John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and James Madison, as well as 3 future ones: James Monroe, John Quincy Adams, and Andrew Jackson. It started to take on an old boys network vibe, bordering on the sinister. How many clubs do you know of with 3 former and 3 future presidents? Not only that, what kind of information or things would unite them? Adding to the speculation, James Monroe and Andrew Jackson were Freemasons. If there were secrets to be kept, the Columbian Institute Board had the right people. Plans were made to create a great repository of deep knowledge, a modern-day Library of Alexandria. A botanical garden was built to house the wonders of the natural world, as well as the first National Museum, housing curiosities from zoology, fossils, minerals, and archaeology. These collections were so important that Congress was briefed 85 times. But a truly bizarre event propelled the museum and its activities to an entirely different level. In 1826, James Smithson, a British scientist that had never once set foot in America, wrote his last will and testament. He would leave his entire fortune to his nephew, Henry James Dickinson. However, the will had an unusual clause should Henry not survive to adulthood. I then bequeath the whole of my property to the United States of America to found at Washington under the name of the Smithsonian Institution, an establishment for the increase and diffusion of knowledge among men. Henry died in 1835 without any heirs. Thus, the United States government was given 104,960 gold coins. In today's money, that gold would be worth at least $220 million. And not only is the Smithsonian named after him, his final remains are entombed there, underneath the castle. Because dead people and weird ancient relics seem to go together. There are two serpents on the side of the sarcophagus. Is it just fancy ornamentation, or does it symbolize a deeper message? Since ancient times, serpents have been venerated for their patience, deadliness, and wisdom. The Egyptian headdress was adorned with a serpent. In the Bible, it was a serpent that convinced Eve to eat from the tree of knowledge, the fruit forbidden by God. The serpent convinced Eve that eating the fruit would make she and Adam wise like gods, thus cursing the human race. The serpent has long been associated with the occult and Freemasonry. Smithson himself was a Freemason. And though he was buried in Genoa, Italy, he was exhumed by Alexander Graham Bell, famous inventor of the telephone and a fellow Freemason. Their remains were documented before being transported to the Smithsonian. This is the actual skull of James Smithson. The question remains, was the money he provided simply a gift, an attempt to immortalize his name? Or was it a trust to preserve secret, ancient knowledge? The start of the Smithsonian was very unusual, but that was just a warm-up for the legend it would become, with mysterious activities that continue to this day. To understand why, we return to Indiana, where the Smithsonian's foundation was conceptualized. The Smithsonian was founded by two brothers from New Harmony, Indiana. David Owen was a renowned geologist, and Robert Dale Owen, an Indiana congressman. They were sons of the wealthy socialist Robert Owen, the founder of New Harmony, Indiana, and a self-confessed atheist. And just like their father, they had a grand vision for the future based on science and a divorce from religion. From the very start, they set up Smithsonian operations in a very curious way. Not only would the Smithsonian have the equivalent of about $220 million, David and Robert petitioned Congress for perpetual funding. This funding has continued for over 170 years, without question. At the same time, the Smithsonian is not part of the government, like the military, FBI, or other agencies. Legally, the Smithsonian is a trust. This means several things. The first is that it doesn't have the same accountability as a branch of the government. And more importantly, the Freedom of Information Act, known as FOIA, doesn't apply. This means taxpayers cannot legally investigate Smithsonian operations or demand to see records unless they can prove a crime has been committed. As you might imagine, this provides the Smithsonian with a great deal of freedom to operate however they like, while also creating a great deal of public suspicion. And just maybe, that suspicion is not unfounded. In 1836, in addition to the $220 million in perpetual annual funding, Congress also approved the United States Exploring Expedition. The flagship was the USS Vincennes, as in Vincennes, Indiana. It commandeered 7 warships and 350 men. Its mission: to explore and retrieve artifacts from across the globe. Thousands of exotic plants, birds, insects, and seeds were collected. The 4-year expedition collected over 4,000 exotic and unusual artifacts. These had no known benefit to the United States, other than the Smithsonian wanted them. An incredible number of maps were created, in particular, 280 islands in the Pacific Ocean, and 1,500 miles of the Antarctic coastline. Conspiracy theorists are quick to note that the Pacific Islands are the home of many mysterious cultures, including Easter Island. And Antarctica has long been suspected of hiding an ancient advanced culture underneath the ice. Perhaps even the legend of Atlantis. But the bigger question, why did it take 7 warships and 350 men to collect things for a museum? And why would Congress authorize such a huge effort and money? What was clear is that the Smithsonian had an unreal amount of power and influence, seemingly able to secure federal money and resources for anything they wanted to do. Some would even say, if the Smithsonian wants something, they'll get it, even if it's yours. A dark veil of suspicion starts with the story of David Dale Owen, one of the founders of the Smithsonian. A native of New Harmony, Indiana, he was a highly respected geologist, in fact, the first state geologist of Indiana. During his many expeditions, he gathered a massive personal collection of curiosities that he stored at New Harmony. First, at the former Harmonist Meeting House, and then the former granary, It was here that over 85,000 items were cataloged. He had rare fossils, minerals, zoology and fauna samples, and ancient artifacts from unknown cultures from his many expeditions. His collection grew so large that he built his own museum. But before he could move the collection, he tragically died in 1860 at just 53 years old. Part of his collection was sent to Frankfort, Kentucky, but none of it survives to this day, not a single identifiable item. This is blamed on the Civil War, with Confederate soldiers raiding Frankfort in 1862. They even attacked the armory, where bullet holes can be found today. It's unclear if the artifacts were truly destroyed, or simply carried away during the chaos. Some of the collection was sent to Indiana University. Unbelievably, in 1883, a massive fire ripped through the building where they were stored. According to the university, all of the David Owen collection was destroyed. Question: how do you destroy fossils and artifacts made of stone with a fire? The bulk of the collection was sent to the Smithsonian in 18 shipping crates. It's assumed, as both a founder of the Smithsonian and having one of the finest collections in the world, that his best stuff was sent there. But today, not a single item from David Owen is in their catalog. How do you lose an entire warehouse of 85,000 items, or even 18 shipping crates? An entire life's work with thousands of artifacts, completely gone without a trace. Edward Travers Cox was the third Indiana state geologist. He was an understudy of David Owen. Edward's adventures in Indiana are the stuff of legends, a real-life Indiana Jones. He was assisted by an equally impressive ally, Professor William Borden of Providence, Indiana. Together, their exploits read like a storybook. These amazing finds were documented in the 1879 Indiana Geology Report. They found numerous ancient structures across Indiana. These range from ancient burial mounds and earthworks to large walls made of quarried stone, and with them, ancient artifacts. These artifacts were odd. They did not resemble those of known Native American tribes. They more closely resembled those found in Central and South America. And yet, they were slightly different from that. Edward documented the earthworks at Mound State Park. These ancient structures predict yearly equinoxes and solstices. This challenges the idea that early people in the Americas were simple hunter-gatherers. Edward Cox and William Borden revisited Rose Island, confirming what George Rogers Clark called ancient castle ruins. While there was still evidence of the castle, much of it had been carried away by locals to build foundations for houses and bridges. In 1878, Edward mapped the mysterious Wyandotte Cave. With well over 9 miles of passages, it had been used by an unknown prehistoric people. Deep within its interior, ancient people took tree bark torches and mined chert for tools and weapons. It was one of the most spectacular ancient sites in the state, and being underground, perfectly preserved. With a lifetime of adventures, Edward Cox amassed an enviable collection. Part of Edward's collection was sent to Indianapolis, where a small room at the State House functioned as a museum. Some of his collection resided in New Harmony at the Working Men's Institute. Today, you can see a very small portion of his life's work, but not ancient artifacts made by people. The Indiana State Museum has moved 2 times from its location at the State House, first to what's now City Hall, and then White River State Park. But if it's there, it's not on public display. In fact, the exhibit of ancient items, among millions found in Indiana, is very small. During Edward's tenure as state geologist, he submitted specimens to the Smithsonian, but they are also nowhere in the catalog. A lifetime of adventure and artifacts, simply gone. Edward's assistant, William Borden, was a very interesting man. He started collecting fossils and Native American artifacts as a boy in Providence, Indiana. It was the passion of his life. He later founded his own university and a world-class museum in his hometown. He could do all of this because he was very wealthy. He discovered a silver mine out west, and money was no object. If he didn't find it himself, he would purchase entire collections. He wanted the very best, and this attracted visitors from across the world. The museum's collection of ancient antiquities and fossils were so impressive that members of the Smithsonian came to visit and praised it for its contents. He also sent them artifacts and received a receipt on Smithsonian letterhead. As you might have guessed, not one item of William Borden's artifacts are recorded in the Smithsonian catalog. This is a smoking gun that indicates something just isn't right. After William passed away, his exquisite fossil collection was sent to the Natural History Museum in Chicago. It's still listed in their catalog as being from the Borden collection. And yet, a lifetime of ancient artifacts, including those from burial mounds, are all gone. John Collette was the state geologist after Edward Cox and was a legend in his own right. Coming from a wealthy family, he didn't need a job, but chose to pursue a career in geology as he was interested in fossils and ancient artifacts. In fact, he started collecting as a kid at Terre Haute. As a lifelong bachelor, he devoted an immense amount of time and energy into investigating Indiana's ancient past. So devoted to this work that he even supplied his own money to ensure the field work got done. Whenever crews were building roads or railroad tracks and found something unusual, they called John. In one case, he investigated woolly mammoths found by workers as they dug the Erie Canal. They were so well preserved by the swamp that workers cracked open the bones and used the marrow to wax their boots. He investigated burial mounds that were found by farmers, including a large one at Lawrence County. At the top of Old Palestine was a large mound covered in flagstone. The mound was over 20 feet across and was a treasure trove of ancient artifacts. On the upper layers were prehistoric tools, followed by a stone burial chamber with 3 levels. On the first were the skeletons of women and children. The next were all men. The last appeared to be that of royalty. It contained 2 skeletons, a little over 6.5 feet tall. These skeletons had copper breastplates, earrings, spearheads, and what was described as a war whistle. Copper body armor is not a known artifact of Native Americans. However, ancient war whistles are known to come from the Aztec civilization. This would definitely be an out-of-place artifact. It could suggest Aztecs migrated to what's now the United States. Combined with known copper tools and jewelry made by the Aztec culture, a very compelling case could be made. The report stated that these items were sent to the State Museum in Indianapolis. But none of these spectacular finds are in the state catalog today. In 1875, Professor Collette visited Elkinsville, Indiana, to investigate a prehistoric site now known as Browning Mountain. Pioneers in the early 1800s had described a stone wall about 4 feet high that ran a long distance along the hilltop, as if it was an ancient city. By the time Professor Collette surveyed the site, the rock wall had been dismantled for building homes, but he did find what resembled ruins from an ancient culture. In his report, he described the site as grand cubes, 3 by 4 feet, and pillars, 3 by 4 by 20 feet long, ready squared and dressed as from a giant's workshop, are scattered along the crest of the hill. Whether he intended to suggest that giants had built a fortification or was using the term poetically was unclear. Even more so was what happened to his massive collection of artifacts. At the time, his primary job was a geologist and helping Indiana map its natural resources, not archaeology. One could speculate that the ancient artifacts went to his house in Terre Haute, but no one knows what happened to it. In addition, his brother Josephus, also a lifelong bachelor, had a large collection of ancient artifacts as well. According to a newspaper article of the time, he had 14,000 specimens stored in the rooms next to his office, which is full enough of archaeological, geological, and natural history specimens to enrich the cabinets of a university. When he passed away, the newspaper noted how he gave away millions to family and charitable causes, but no mention of the artifacts. Both men are buried in their hometown of Terre Haute. But both of these massive collections have simply vanished. The most astounding case of missing artifacts is that of Glenn Black. Born in Indianapolis, he devoted his life to the pursuit of ancient cultures, all across Indiana. He is most famous for excavating the Angel Mound site at Evansville. Bankrolled by Eli Lilly of Lilly Pharmaceuticals, money and time were no issue. And an incredible number of artifacts were found and documented. Over 2.5 million. Glenn worked the Angel Mound site until he died, collapsing on the site itself. For decades, the Angel Mound's Interpretive Center housed a fair number of ancient artifacts. However, it's now closed indefinitely for quote-unquote renovations. The rest of his massive artifact collection went to Indiana University at the Glenn Black Lab and Museum. This museum is also closed indefinitely for renovations. Out of the over 2.5 million artifacts collected, not one is on public display. Glenn Black was not the first to have a lifetime of work disappear, nor would he be the last. Strangely, the ancient Cahokia Museum in Illinois, home of the largest mound in the United States, is also closed indefinitely for renovations. Angel Mounds. The Glenn Black Collection at Indiana University and Cahokia all closed around the same time, under the auspices of renovation. It could be a simple coincidence, but it could also be that the narrative of ancient North America is being revised. Will we see amazing revelations of a lost world, or simply what they want us to know? If we were to combine the collections of David Owen, Edward Cox, William Borden, John Collette, and Glenn Black, we would have well over 3 million ancient artifacts, gone without a trace. While it could be coincidence, it is more than odd. It feels like suppression, like something is being hidden, and begs so many questions. If collections of ancient items are not being lost by bad record keeping, we must consider alternative conclusions. Maybe it really is a deliberate attempt to hide history, but why? There are several prominent theories, and some of them are very disturbing. President Ronald Reagan once said, "The 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, 'I'm from the government and I'm here to help.'" Our founding fathers were very suspect of creating a country without checks and balances. Transparency was wanted by everyone. But as they say, we've come a long way. We now have all kinds of agencies built on the premise of protecting Americans like you and I, monitoring threats both outside and inside the country. The question then becomes, what's best for the American people? What should they know, and what should they never know? Why would the government, or organizations cooperating with the government, want to hide these ancient artifacts? Finding something so remarkable that it could rewrite history is one thing, but what if it made people question deeply held beliefs? This could potentially cause panic and would need to be controlled. For example, there's an ancient artifact called the Baghdad Battery found in Iraq. It's a ceramic jar with a copper tube and iron rod. Some have speculated that it was either used to electroplate objects or create electricity. Both ideas very controversial for an object over 2,000 years old. It was widely debunked by scientists, even though a model did produce electricity. Ironically, the Baghdad battery disappeared in 2003. Another theory about why certain objects are disappearing is atheism. Darwin's theory of evolution was replacing Christian creationist views of the world. Many unproven theories were presented as fact. Based on assumptions of current natural processes, scientists estimated the Earth to be 4.5 billion years old. But what if you, as an atheist scientist, found objects that challenged or nullified your research? Scientists tell us that it takes 100 years to grow an inch of cave formation. And yet the George Rogers Clark Memorial at Vincennes, Indiana, tells a different story. Totally man-made, it was completed in 1931. In just 40 years, the basement turned into a cave. Highly mineralized water leaked into the building in formations attached to pipes. The largest was a column over 11 feet tall. By natural processes, this should have taken 13,200 years, not 40. Sedimentary rock, claimed to be millions of years old by scientists, has included an iron hammer. These examples challenge conventional scientific views and the assumptions of natural processes. In 1902, a petrified man was found at Evansville, Indiana. It was put on public display for hundreds to see. It was examined by many doctors, and its anatomy deemed genuine based on its vascular structures. As conversion from biological material to fossil is supposed to take thousands if not millions of years, this artifact would create many questions about natural processes. It might even support a biblical young earth theory. The petrified man disappeared and has never been seen since. From the beginning of European settlement of Indiana in the late 1600s, numerous giant skeletons were found. These were documented in local archives and newspapers across the state. Some of these specimens were in excess of 8 feet tall. Not to mention, buried with unusual ancient armor. While some disintegrated when exposed to air. Many were displayed in county museums and courthouses and seen by hundreds. They have all disappeared. Could it be that these somehow confirmed biblical archaeology that spoke of giants? And this conflicted with the atheist agenda. But is there any evidence that anything has ever been suppressed? Samuel Pierpont Langley was the Smithsonian Secretary from 1887 to 1906. He had a tight rein on operations. Nothing went on public display unless he approved it and its narrative. His pet project was trying to produce the first successful airplane flight, and even had a test facility built on the Smithsonian grounds. He considered the Wright brothers two unscientific, amateur, and uneducated bicycle makers, an affront to science. As best as he could, he suppressed their research and progress. And yet, these two amateurs beat him to successful flight in 1903. And by the way, Wilbur was born in Indiana. while other things were suppressed during his leadership is uncertain. But the petrified man did disappear in 1902 during his term. Whether his suppression of information set a precedent that continues to this day is anyone's guess. No conspiracy theory would be complete without a discussion of Freemasonry. From the very beginning of our country, Freemasons have been a part of its founding. George Washington was a Mason, as well as Benjamin Franklin and Paul Revere. In fact, at least 13 men that signed the Declaration of Independence were Masons. The first recorded meeting of Masons was in 1599. Though they reference secret rituals that go all the way back to ancient Egypt, by definition, the entire organization is mysterious. Their stated motto, making good men better. But you cannot just walk into a lodge and sit in a chair on meeting night like you could at a church or synagogue. You must be chosen. And if you happen to be, you then have to go through many secret rituals, called degrees, to move up in your understanding. These secrets can never be told to outsiders, and thus a brotherhood is formed. At the same time, a wall of mistrust that's lasted several hundred years, including a ban by the Catholic Church. The founder of the Mormon religion was Joseph Smith. He was a Freemason and adopted many Masonic rituals into the religion he created. It's interesting to note that the CIA actively recruits Mormon missionaries. Masons are in every part of society and in every corner of the globe. It's easy to assume that Freemasonry, that has so many secret rituals and people ingrained in society, has something to do with the unknown things of America. Many fictional books and movies have used Masons as the phantoms in the background. Secret society men that steal, kill, and destroy for unknown purposes. But before we blame Masons for making ancient artifacts disappear, we have to ask, what's in it for them? Why would they want a giant skeleton? Or proof of an ancient civilization? Even if our government wanted these things, they already have secret agencies and operatives. It's highly unlikely that Freemasons are being hired to do the legwork. And not only that, Freemasons aren't the only secret society to choose from. Yet it's always a given that people who know how to keep secrets are needed in high places. But just maybe, these strange disappearances have nothing to do with secret societies. Rich people have collected antiquities for many centuries. When you have all the normal things that money can buy, you then want things that are nearly impossible to get. You want a challenge. During the Victorian era, rich people bought mummies from Egypt and had unwrapping parties. To them, it was spooky and fun. At one point, mummies were ground up and used as high-end medicine to cure all kinds of ailments. There was even a paint called Mummy Brown, made from the ground-up remains of mummies. Many paintings from that era used Mummy Brown extensively. That fine art on the wall could be made from a dead ancient Egyptian. You can only wonder if somewhere across the world a rich person has a room filled with amazing ancient artifacts, the likes of which we've never seen before, nor can we imagine. Today, the Smithsonian Institution is not one museum, but 23. 2 more were approved by Congress in 2020. Its collection is beyond massive. In Maryland is a separate warehouse facility called the Museum Support Center, or MSC. It's 845,000 square feet of storage space. That's nearly 15 football fields. It stores all the items that won't fit in the other 23 museums, including new acquisitions. According to former employees, the contents of the warehouse facility are absolutely mind-boggling. Over its history, the Smithsonian has had a bad catalog, with items missing that should be there. This has led to speculation that they're hiding things from the public. People have accused them of hiding skeletons of giants, relics from advanced ancient cultures, pieces of Noah's Ark, the Ark of the Covenant, or even alien technology. But the explanation for the missing catalog entries may be a lot more mundane. Not only is the collection huge, it grows every week, not just from acquisitions made by the Smithsonian, but items sent from people unsolicited. Imagine thousands of antiques sent by well-meaning people that think the Smithsonian should have them. This creates a non-ending backlog of items to be cataloged, ranging from big artifacts to as small as antique buttons. It could be that items aren't lost, but are many years away from being officially and properly cataloged. We are left to wonder what incredible things we don't know about. Perhaps all that we know about these lost ancient items is shaded by human mistrust, overactive imaginations that see things that aren't really there, like simple ink blots on a page with multiple interpretations, or clouds in the sky where everyone sees something different, with no sinister plots involved. Looking deep into the rabbit hole, we have a choice. We can accept that something is down there, something we'll never fully know, content with an unsolved mystery. Or we can jump in and keep crawling, where the only path ahead leads to more and more darkness and bumps against unseen walls. The choice is yours on which way you want to travel at the rabbit hole.
stop freaking it out. Come on. Rolling up this bicycle song. On the Soul Patrol, on the roller coaster ride. About to get you loud. Time to live it up, live it up, live it up. Sound of music waking up. Who can feel the vibe creeping up? Get on it. Know you need it. I know that you want it. Get on it. Come on. You're gonna get you now, stop freaking it down. through. Keep your mind fixed on it. Get on it. Gonna tune in, log on, listen, synchronize your mind to the mission. Open up the eyes to the vision you were given. To feel the pressure from the rhythm. Sound of freedom, I got you on the high, got you on the road. Don't say you wasn't told. Say you did not know. I always said goodbye and flow. Anywhere you want to go, high or low, we can take it. Music, shake it. Come on. Pay attention, listen close. I'm rocking nationwide, rock this coast to coast. Listen up. Building, listen up. Tonight we're shifting to the gears. You're in control of your atmosphere. Right here, right now. Let me know you're out there. Raise it up. Raise it up. It's your atmosphere. And you can take it anyway. Get you on your mind to go. Find your groove, find your flow. When you find it in the station, let your DJ know. Let your DJ know. Find a way and find your groove. Who don't want to do? Bust the move. Get on it. So we do. Find a way and find your groove. LTJ looking building up, order rock, order smooth. This is our different God. Didn't even stay deep inside, deeper than your soul, deeper than your mind. Gotta find the flow to find your mind. Roller coaster ride, deeper than your soul, than your mind. Far from mine. Gotta find the flow, find your mind. It's live. Hold tight, it gets deeper, it gets rougher. Those are games to groove, games to suffer. So you can't get enough of this. Deep sound, the music bliss. When we're gone, you want to reminisce on it. Deeper than your soul, deeper than your mind. Gotta find your flow, let your feet and shine. Space and time. How you feeling? You having a good time? Bring the noise, let the world know. Let it go. DJ Booker, build up the vibe, build up the flow. You just don't know. Where it's coming from, where it's gonna go.
Oh, gotta be
Deeper than your soul. Deeper than your mind. Got to find your flow and find your vibe. Let your feet and shine. This little vibe of mine. Gonna take my time. I'm gonna make you mine. Just like that, nice and easy with the flow. natural, incredible, ultimate, sensual, mystical. Progression session, fill the room with physical, musical, magical. Reach out and touch it. You can have it all. Come on. Fill your mind, your body, your soul with the vibe. So strong. Deep inside progression, session, vibe you belong. Keep it up, keep it on, move it on. 2 minutes, log on, listen. Synchronize your mind with the mission. Open up the eyes of the vision you were given. Lock down with the rhythm, now perception show. Order of rough, order of deep hardcore. Can't get it, look, you know you want some more. Say it once again, said it before. Order of smooth, order of raw. Sit down.
Right now.
Fire in the hole, put your cape on. Words break napalm. Only the best can do this, some stay calm. Watch me break arms, break legs, break heads. Gotta get naked and ties to my snake and I flew your eyes, I slay your soul. Take that back. Yeah, you know what's going on. The lights go down. The sound goes up. Listen up. This is how we build it up. We're just warming up. Unit crew, listen up, listen up, listen up, listen up. About to make the microphone. Those that came to cruise, came to suffer. It gets deeper, it gets rougher. Fire in the hole, put your cape on. Words break napalm. Only the best can do this, son. Stay calm. Watch me break arms, break legs, break heads. Gotta get naked and tight with my snake and I flew your eyes, I slay your soul. Spray you like hair of the soul. Rubber coming down the rabbit hole. See you through my periscope. Under the water, had no hope. Kind of the ill, kangaroo. Came from a deep crack in the cave, attacking to kill. Fuck with you like my new crack slave for real. How you like that? That let me see like that mystic appeal. When I don't buy that, call in the barrel, smoking kill. Won't find me like that. Under there's a rocking still. But it don't track, step up, take it so black. Hold on, take a blowback. No waste of smoke sucking the bill. Take it right back before the days of popping pills. And look at me rap, don't say they do that. I know that you agree that. Stop with your bitchin', I mean new addiction, baby, feed me. Hooking you is too easy. Cigarettes and cigarettes for the needy. I'm the brother, got you under the sativa plan. Come with a selection over in Amsterdam. If your man bootlegging it out the back of the van, you can forget your both hands like fucking up in Japan. Suicide on my honor, on the dirt I stand. That man on each other playing me in Afghan. Causing chaos in the seance when I come as a boogeyman. Like in the right hand, murder man with the mic stand. And the plan does some rockable. And the gender some rockable. It's now possible. Can't shock you all. When you on the mic, unstoppable. Let me hear you cry. Let me hear you call. Lift it up, raise it up. Music, you know that we're having a ball. This is progressive section, got you guessing. Well, it's about you all. Time to make the mind think of rock. You get enough. Order my smooth, order my firm, listen up. You've been warned, you've been told. but coming down a rabbit hole. You can't hide, hey, we're on a soul patrol. See, you wasn't born until you wasn't told about it. It gets rough, but no way out, you're surrounded. Listen up, listen up, listen up, listen up. Fire in the hole. Put your cape on, where's Renee Ball? Only the best can do this, son, stay calm. Watch me break arms. Break legs, break hands. Cut it, get naked, entice with the snake hand. Slew you as I slay your soul, spray you like aerosol. From a cover down a rabbit hole. See you through my periscope. Under the water, had no hope. Connie the ill, Congarville. Came from a deep crack in the cave, attacking to kill. Take aim and fire and will. Shoot to kill. So now we got to complete. Repeat this once again. Take it back for the people, them. Dude, what's going on? What's happening? This is Progression Session. Ain't no kissing. Bring the noise. How we do it? Don't care if we have to step you to it. Order me smooth, order me far. You want some more? You can't get enough. Out this sound. We can't just get down. Speakers, boom, speakers, pound. You're surrounded, no way out. No escape from this sound state. This might say, as we penetrate, you don't know how that we create sound to go to earthquake. Sound to make the mind take a rock. Sound of on the decks and we will rock. So listen up. If you're out there, lift it up. Just for the fight there, you're having fun there. This is how we do this. Not probably, but definitely, probably hit them with the newness. Technicolor trueness, we can bring the blueness. For a good time, crew crack. Go get your cameras set. Come do a blue session. Two sessions, stuck with it, so stick with it. I know the people big to it. Hypocrites, they switch to it. We just rap and mix with it. You get the shit. Kick shit, no step, but jet set for years without tears or fear. Been there, send that, drop shit, rock it, done that and come back. Don't get me started on the history. You know that the format is well fat. Tried and tested, heavily invested to keep it interested. Take those successes, my people try to test, but a good God bless it. Better than primitive, better than principle. Give it the highest ranking, we became the principle, the sound of autonomy. The push was a victory. Not what you could do to me. My words are taking free, now you heard me. Try to regret me, heard you turn me. Lord of mercy, can't deter me, most unsturdy. Bring the noise if you heard me. Bring the noise for the book up, we ain't worthy.
Strictly hard music.
Where we mix it up. About to make the mind go rough. Fire creeping up. Mind take a rub. You can't get enough. Watch the way we mix it up. Keep up the motion, let me see you twisting up. And you know you can't give it up. You can't get enough. Watch the way we mix it up. The mind take a run. Heavenly vibe from above. You're inside creeping up. Watch the way we mix it up. So that you can't get enough. You fall in love with the rush coming in, coming up. You fall in love with the vibe coming in, coming up. Can't get enough. fire. Locked down on the roller coaster ride. Is it live? Is it live? Starting up. Roller coaster ride. Rush coming on. With a hypermotion. The section mic set open. Gonna make you lose control. Take a break down, listen to the music. You know how we do it. Ahora se por un tiempo en this vibe. You gonna make you drifting ride. Yeah, you can get busy with the beat on a roller coaster ride. Drift down, drift line. With the beast on a roller coaster ride. Come on. Gotta get on. Come on, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on? Pick it up, pick it in. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it on. Building crew. What's going on, what's going on, what's going on? Come on. Let's put it in, get worth the fire. your rhythm from? Send me that you go to get shit upon. What makes it grow into a gritty song? You get pissed upon, exist on pissed off fate. On the life of a twisted tree, take shape. They ask me, Connie, can you sing a song? Second with sixpence, attack the masses, but with you with intent. Even though it didn't make sense, but the fantastic. Scratch it, smashed it, pocket change well spent. Paranoid that you're like a worldwide fool. Supposed to know that you're the worldwide cool, but get your eyes wide shut. We're hard wide open. That bad boy leading that old school club. We came to mash it up, bound to knock it out. Middle of the session, don't be guessing what I'm thinking about. You ain't got the questions to the answers in my mouth. I take the lifetime and the blessing just to work that shit out. Now you know what's going on, what's going on, what's going on. Give me the noise, let me know where you get your rhythm from. Tune in, log on, listen. What makes it grow into a pretty song? Because it's more than a nigga song. That's what's going on. Locked on with the LTJ book of MC Conrad in this. How you feeling, Munich? Still ready for more? Still hardcore. We got it, you want it. When I'm coming in, pressure from within. Feel the pressure from within. Don't be thinking sound if I'm burned out, I'm feeding what I'm earning by living. I rock mics and women, breakdowns I'm bridging. Caps I'll be feeling, yes I yearn, yes I'm willing. It's a fact what you heard about that wordsmith killing. Hot wax, cold lyrics, dancers chilling, absurd and nothing dirt, bugging me for bringing. Vibes attack the mental, evidential, blood spilling. Who shot the papa of a billion? Tonight's the type of spilling me on the mic, a penny, giving you hype for feeling, even the right, but something is. Couldn't survive what we did it. The edited live, I start singing. History of me spent wide from the beginning. Unaware of my ship, the pride of what I'm needing. Blood still spilling, ears ringing. Who feels the pressure from the rhythm? Who's got the man? Who's got the feeling? Let me know that you got the meaning. Reach up to the sky, reach up to the ceiling. Let your vibe inside be fulfilled. Fulfilled. Show me what you want, show me what you feel. Come on. And it's not stop. And it can't stop. Cause it won't stop. Pressure from rhythm. Don't be too concerned if we burn out with being in with the world in my living. See I rock mics and women. Breakdowns with bridges. Just don't stop. You better move. You better rock. Come on. Come on. What's going on? vibe, your atmosphere. You can take it anywhere. That you want your vibe to go. Now let your inner freedom show. Let's go. Come on. Go. That's right, nice and easy. You know how we do. Step one, step two. Exactly what you want to believe. Let yourself go. Express yourself like a porno. Exactly what you want to believe. So fly with me. Let yourself go. Exactly what you want to believe. You could get high with me. Come on, let yourself go. Express yourself like the water. Exactly what you want to believe. So fly with me. Let yourself go. Let the world go. Exactly what you want to believe. Take a look around, look what we can achieve. Let yourself go. Let the world go. Come on. You want to believe. So fly with me. Take me. Take me where you want to be. Open up your eyes, you see. Be set free. Take it close to your destiny. Be set free. Take it where you want to be. Open up your eyes, you see. You gotta let yourself go. Be set free. Take it where you want to be. Close into your destiny. Let the world go. Getting what you want to believe. Take a look around, look what we can achieve. See it down. Show me what you believe. Show me what you want, what you need. Let yourself go. Come on now, Munich, let me know, let me know. I need to know how high, how low, which one you want
this place directly and go where the females congregate. Perhaps they'll let us fuck them, and on the way we'll have adventure.
Count steps compliant. Stove off compliant.